Hey guys, it's Emile from Little Boomers Basketball. Today you're going to be coming with me on the road and to a class. I'm not behind the desk, we're not franchising, we're not doing any of that. We are on the court today. So come alongside with me. We're going to be heading to Hurstville Public School. Let's rock and roll. We're heading out now. I've got this paranoia of running late to things. You know, it's 1:48 at the moment. The class starts at 3 o'clock, but I always like to get there early because I've got this paranoia if I run late, or if there's traffic, or if there's an accident and I'm running late, you know, the class is going to start. So we're going to get there nice and early. It's at Hurstville Public School. It's an after-school program. It's actually a new program that we've tested the last couple of years. What happens is rather than the parents picking up their kids at 3 o'clock, they keep them there for an extra hour from 3 to 4, and we run an after-school basketball program there. The parents love it because it's convenient for them. They don't have to worry about the school madness, and they can also keep their child there for an extra hour. So 2 birds with 1 stone. So something that's funny, you know, when I started in 2018, I was coaching all my classes. I was heavily on the tools, as they would say, and I was running classes every single day and I was coaching. And as the business started to expand, I'm sure those that know, when you're running a business, there's all these different elements that you now have to consider. You got marketing, you got finance, you got the franchising side of things. You start to employ people. All of a sudden, I found myself not coaching at all. In fact, I wasn't running any classes. I was more so in the office. So I like my Fridays because now I get to go back on the court, which is, you know, where it all started for me. Back at May 1st, it started on the court, coaching with the kids, you know, and working with them. So I like my Fridays. It's a good way to get out of the office and go back to the roots, as they would say. You know, one of the funniest stories I remember happened when I was coaching. You know, I was coaching kids and I was coaching classes every day. There was over 200 kids I was coaching in a week. So at times it can be hard to remember kid's name. And sometimes I got this weird thing, you know, where if I don't know what a child's name is, I'll guess it. And there was a kid that I was coaching. I remember I saw him. He told me his name on the first week and then I forgot. And then the second week I said, "Hey, Dominic." And he said, "Hey, how are you? How's it going?" And he didn't say anything. So I thought that was his name. And I coached this kid for about 3 terms and I called him Dominic for 3 terms. "Hey, Dominic, how are you?" "Good, Dominic, welcome back." And then after the 3rd term, he comes up to me and says, "Coach, my name is not Dominic." I said, "What?" He's like, "My name's not Dominic." He said to me, "You've been calling me Dominic all this time." And then I said to him, "What's your real name?" And he told me his real name. And I said, "I don't understand. I've been coaching you for 3 terms. Why didn't you tell me your name wasn't Dominic?" And he's like, "Oh, you know, I didn't want to embarrass you. I didn't want to say anything, so I just left it for 3 terms. And it was a funny story. I called this kid Dominic and his name wasn't even Dominic. Imagine responding in class. Imagine responding to the coach that's not even your name. It was the funniest thing. But ever since then, I made sure I gotta know all the kids' name off by heart. And they can be ruthless as well if you call them the wrong name or if you. So before my coaching class, I had my morning routine that I usually go through. I'm an early riser, an early bird. I wake up at 4:30 a.m. and the first 4 hours is working on the business, on a couple of things that's happening in the background. That's my time. I love that time. Everyone is asleep. There's no distractions. There's no phone calls. So it's a good opportunity for me to get really deep work done. So after that, hit the gym, as I always do on Friday, gym and sauna. And then I had a couple of phone conversations with potential franchise buyers that's interested in franchising, because we are a franchise. I had my meeting then after that with the lovely Kimberly in the background. And we spoke about a couple of things. And then now, just on my way to Hurstville, going to go to the beach after, get some water and wrap up the week. Put it in a nice bow, wrap it up, and that's Friday, or Friday, as they say, done. The favourite thing that I did today, this might sound a bit weird, but I love, and I'm a bit psychotic in this way, I love waking up at 4:30 and just going into deep work and working on some projects. That to me is my favourite time of day, because it's when I'm in my most creative element. I have a black coffee and I am in deep work mode, and at that time I find it very therapeutic because it's pitch black. There's no cars, there's no noise, you know, there's no one in the office, there's no one making anything, there's no phone's not going off. And I love that. So I go into deep work, and that's when I get my most creative thoughts. And if you want to know where I get my least creative thoughts, it's any time past 3 o'clock. My favourite coaching experience? I would say it's not really a coaching experience. It's probably one of the moments that I would remember for the rest of my life, and also tell my kids and pass it over. I remember when I decided to start Little Boomers Basketball, I came off a failed business venture. I'm not going to lie to you. I started an online course and it didn't work out. I didn't get a single subscriber. So as you can imagine, I stopped that business and confidence wasn't as strong as you would want it to be. So when I started Little Boomers Basketball, I remember I booked out the venue. I hired the Morrison Indoor Sports Centre. I created the website. It was on Wix back then. And I had a bit of doubt on my mind, like, is parents really going to sign up? Is there going to be anyone that joins like this program? Like, you know, is basketball popular? Because back then, 6 years ago, basketball was not popular at all. So I had a little bit of doubts. And I remember when I launched the website, I had on my phone Gmail and I was like an inbox addict. I was refreshing every minute of the day, waiting to see if the enrollment was going to come through. And then I'll go to the website because I thought maybe my website's down. That's why people aren't enrolling. So I would go, check the inbox, check the website every 2 minutes, like an addict. I'm not kidding you. And then I think I remember one day I get an email. I had the notifications on. Order confirmation. You have an enrollee in your program. And I saw it, and straight away I thought, oh, it's spam. It's fake. It's got to be a fake thing. I don't know. That's just how my brain works. So I opened up the enrollment form to see if it was a legitimate parent, and it was. And the parent name was Tommy. He enrolled into the Mini Boomers program. It wasn't even a paid enrollment. It was a free trial. All the details were correct. Address, mobile. It looked like a legitimate booking. And I called up the parent just to see, hey, just checking. Did you sign up for? Yeah, I signed up. Tommy can't wait to do basketball. I said, okay. So it was a legitimate booking. And when I found that out, I tell you what, it was the most ecstatic feeling I have ever had in my entire life. We have thousands of kids doing the program, so the effect has worn off over time, as you can imagine. But that feeling, the reason why it was such a great feeling for me is it injected belief into me. It injected the idea that somebody has trusted me with their child. Somebody actually thinks I have a proper service and a legitimate product to offer them, and they trusted me to sign up. And that's all I needed. I just needed one person, one enrollment to inject the belief to say, hey, this is going to work. And the rest is history. We had 16 kids in that first class in May 1st, 2018. And term one, we knocked off a big milestone in the network. We had over 3,000 kids participate in the term program. This is my trademark van. Now, a lot of people actually don't know. They said, where did you get the idea to have this van? It's quite an iconic vehicle. And all of our franchisees now get their vehicle wrap. But this was the first one. And the idea I remember when I wanted the brand to go, I said, you know what would be, somebody said to me, Emile, you should do a vehicle wrap. And I said, you know what, that'll be great, but I need a vehicle wrap that stands out. Because there's so many vehicle wraps, they just blend in and you don't even know what they do. And I wanted something that's going to stop someone. So this is the idea I had. I had Buddy Boomer here, and not many people know he's pointing and spinning the ball. Not many people know that. They just think that I've got a basketball on top of here that does nothing. But if you look at the figure, if you go out, zoom back out, go back, Emile, you see he's actually spinning the ball here on his finger. And I can't tell you how many parents, they'll be out there pointing, look at that. Probably one of the best investment in any marketing that I've ever done. So key essentials when you're coaching. Number one, got to have a whistle. This saves my voice. If it's me talking all the time, I'm going to lose my voice. So you got to have a whistle. Got to have a water bottle. This is important because if you don't have a water bottle, your throat's going to dry out a lot. And you're not going to be able to command the class. Righto, so we're in the school grounds, the beautiful Hurstville Public School. We have got here a little bit early, half an hour early, and it's still lunchtime, I think. But when somebody blows a whistle like this, very dull, very long, doesn't show confidence. When somebody blows a whistle like this, it's very sharp, direct. And we tell all of our coaches when they're coaching or whenever they're refereeing any of their classes, make sure they use their whistle properly. Not a long one. They look like a Monday one. You know, like you're getting through the day. Sharp. Go. Go. The most precious commodity any person can buy, a Little Boomers basketball. That is worth its weight in gold. And there's a song that we've been singing of late. I don't know if you guys know it. And a one, and a two, and I'm on my way. From misery to happiness, hey. I'm on my way. From misery to happiness. So I'm going to be running some new basketball drills today, a new warm-up game and 2 different skills. And yeah, it's important we keep things fresh because some of the feedback that we've got from the parents and franchisees is some of the drills are a little bit repetitive, especially if some of our kids did a program for 2 years or so. So I'll be interested to see how the drills go. I'm running a game called Capture the Flag, and then I've got a layup game and a little bit of a one-on-one game. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Well, not prepared, I should say, to a Little Boomers basketball class and expected good class. No, the key to a successful session is preparation. I get my pancakes, I get my hurdles, and I like to put it here in the baseline because I don't want to be like when a class has started. There's nothing worse than a coach running to the equipment bag. Where are the cones? Where are the hurdles? Where is this? You want everything in easy access. Yes, think about it. You really want to pass it to me. If I make that, I get $5 from everybody. Bet, what's bet? Bet. You need to be able to do this for 10 seconds, and if you do it for 10 seconds, $50 straight away. I'm going to show you how to do it. Watch carefully. I'm not shooting the ball. It's a ball handling drill. It's put around the world. Hit the 2 basketballs for 10 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1. Alright, let's go. And you got to look at the camera. I give you one more chance. No practice. Alright, 2. Alright, who's up next? $50. Step right up. Step right. Yeah, that's it, but you have to do it in a continuous loop. Yep, exactly. I'm not going to eat it. Alright, you ready? I only need one contestant. Everybody has to line up with it. Just keep your eye on the ball, I'm going to make it disappear. Eye on the ball, you're not looking at the ball. I'm going to have to get someone else. Are you focusing? Alright, look at the ball. Some other coaches just arrived now, Coach Jonah. I'm going to put him on the spot.
Yeah, I've been good.
How's life? Everything good?
Yeah, it's a bit cold.
A bit cold?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on the spot here. We're doing it behind a day. So I want you to tell the camera, what is the goal that you want to achieve in life? You told me before.
Gyms on all the boats because I'm into that stuff. If that doesn't work out, maybe get into coaching teenagers in basketball, getting them to that like pro level of reps and try to get them in NBA. Or
and you want to be on the water, you said, yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you been coaching with Little Boomers?
Like, I think close to 5 months now.
You been enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it. It's good. If you like basketball, if you enjoy it, coaching kids and you're good with kids, it's the right job for you.
Yeah, look at the sales promo, man. You're a natural. Commission O. Okay.
I'm loud and I have too much energy. So yeah.
Jonah is loud and he has too much energy. Well, we're having Jonah in our video series today. He'll be out here with me coaching the Hurstville Public School kids. You reckon we're going to get some rowdy kids, loud kids today?
Yes, I reckon.
He done well on camera. I put him on the spot. Jonah, let me hold it. The wind's going to take it down. And the only way to come back in is for someone else to untip you. And pretty much the goal of the game is for the team, it's a fun warm-up game, to take the blue flag and take it back into the red zone. Alrighty, everybody listening up. Did he say don't subscribe on camera? You're not playing in the game. Hey, go back and say subscribe to the channel. Okay, hey guys. Hands up, hey, hands up, Coach Jonah's group. We're going to play a warm-up game today. It's called Capture the Flag. Now, how it works is I'm going to have red team over here and I'm going to have blue team over here. There is a flag inside the base. Now, what you need to do is get the other team's flag and bring it back to your base to win it. However, if you get tipped by the other team, you are frozen, and the only way of coming out is for someone else to release you by having your hands out and your teammate to tap you. Remember, if you get tipped, you cannot move until your hands are out. You guys over here, you guys are doing the layup. Where do you go once you finish the layup? Other side. Toby, 30 seconds team chat now. Let's see if they can beat the coach. Hey, let's go. Huh? I'll let you shoot it. If you make it, you start it. Wait, if you miss it, I start. He's shooting to start. Damn! All right, you start. Richard, you start. Boy up. It went in. All right, you start. Richard's on fire. I'm on fire. Hey, check it out. All right, game on. Let's go. Out of here! Not today. I got fouled. All right. Boy, right leg. Right leg, straighten out. You can do it. And hold it. 10. Together. 9. 8. 7. 6. What are we saying on 3? 6, 7. What is 6, 7? All right, here we go. Like and subscribe. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Righto, so that's the end of our session, guys. As you can see, a lot of noise, a lot of loudness. It's all finished. He's still going. 1 hour, all done. Thank you for tagging alongside me. I'm now going to go to the beach, get a bit of water. And you guys are still going. Look at him. Take a video. Look at him. Hey, this is what we do with, man. It's part of the job, huh? See you guys later.